So today's presentation is going to be on the website Pogo Games. So what is Pogo? Pogo is a website where you can play games with your friends or on your own, and there's a huge variety of games such as solitaire, Scrabble, and various card games. So does it cost money? So Pogo you can use for totally free, but you can pay if you wish. Paying grants you access to more games and ad-free playing. The online subscription service costs $6.99 per month, and as well is there's microtransactions in the games. So if you want to pay money to have an advantage, that's a possible. So can you access it on any device or just a computer? So um, Pogo can be used on anything, a mobile device or a computer. But from my experience, it's much preferred to use it on a computer. So, what makes Pogo different? So, Pogo has a huge library of games and plenty of exclusives that other websites will not have. Pogo is easy to use, and you're able to play with your friends. What I will say is the games that are only on Pogo usually cost money to play. You have to pay the subscription service. What are the advantages and disadvantages? So, the main advantage is you get to play games with your friends, and it's free, and it's simple to use. And the disadvantages is there are ads on the website if you are playing for free, and you need to pay for the exclusive games, and you do need an account if you want to play with your friends if you didn't want to make an account. So how do I get to the Pogo website? So the first thing is the link to the website is pogo.com. So you just enter that in whatever search engine you're using, so more likely Google. And then for your first time, you have to go to the top right corner and go to sign up or register now if this is your first time. And then it will ask you for some information when you create your account. It's all it is your country you're from, your birthday, your email address, and then whatever you want your password to be and your screen name. So your screen name would be used to add friends on Pogo if you want to play games with them. And then they'll ask you to make a security question. So that'd be something like the first school you went to or your pet's name, just in case you forget the password to your account. They could get it back for you. So once you've signed in, you'll see a huge variety of different games. And some of the most, it shows at first, like some of the most popular ones. I've played the Scrabble and it's quite nice. It's quite fun. And that's one I would definitely recommend. And I'll do a demonstration on how to play with your friends for the Scrabble. So once you've picked the game you want to play, you just click on the picture for it, and there's a Play Now button um, on it. So you just click that button, and it'll bring you into the game. And you'll have to watch a short ad if you're on a free account of the game, or a free account for Pogo. So for Scrabble, once you watch the ad, you'll have the option to play against robots, quick play with just random people, probably people you don't know, or find a friend. So if you do find a friend, you can just it shows a big list of different tables. So if you want, you could create a private table, and then you could tell your friends your passcode to the table, and they could join in with you. So it'd just be you guys playing. So when you go to create the table, you can see at the bottom there is the you can see like that those are other people's tables that are public. So if you wanted to join them and they didn't have a passcode, you could just join those. Or you could go up top and create a table, which is what I recommend to do. When you go to create the table, there's a lot of different options you can choose from. So if you wanted to just play with your friends, you should make it a private table, and then it will generate a room passcode for you, and then you just make that whatever you want it to do it. And then you can pick. So if you're just playing on your own, you can just set it, or like you maybe have one other friend and you wanted to have some more people, but there's no one to join, so you could just have like you and a friend and maybe like two robots. So you could set it to I want to play against humans or robots. And then you can choose if you do choose to play with robots, you could set the difficulties, so like novice, advanced, intermediate, and then so here, if you wanted to play with only one friend, you would obviously just set it to one opponent. If you wanted to play with five friends, you would just set it to five. And then if you wanted to limit the scale of people joining you, you can change that around, but that shouldn't be necessary. And then if you're joining someone else's table, it should be shown here. And then if you have someone friended on Pogo, it'll show them at the top. And then if they're not friended, just the random person is at the bottom. So on the right side, there's a menu bar. So if you just want to quit the game and go back to the home page, there's a little house button. Then there's a full screen option, which is for paid members only, but I don't think it's too necessary. It is not very detrimental. So here is another button to create an account. Go straight to it. And then just see game progress and details, so like some statistics about the game you're playing. You just click this little button. It's like a graph, and then just the mute button is on at the bottom there. So how do you add friends? So when you first open up Pogo and sign into your account, it should look like this left image at the top of your screen, and there's a little friend icon in the top right. So you would just click that, and it would bring you to this page on the right. So you can see there's a little text slot that says enter player's screen name. It's a bit hard to see, but you would just type in the screen name that you make when you sign up for your account, and it also shows you your own screen name in the top right. So not only can you play with your friends on live, but you can do it while video calling with them, whether it be over Zoom, Google Meet, or another platform. You can easily start a video call meeting and minimize the app so you can still see, hear, and interact with your friends while you're playing games with them. So now I'll do a live demo of logging into an account and how to play a game. Just exit out here. So I would just type in pogo.com into Google, and then take a second to load, and it should look like this. So you're gonna want to, if for you guys, you want to hit register and create an account. But since there's already an account, I'm gonna just sign in and type in the email address. And then if I don't want to have to enter my password every time, I would just hit the remember me button, and I would stay signed in. So I don't have to enter it in each time. Just want to sign in here, and then it should look like this. So you can see your account in the top right, and here's the friend button if you wanted to add some friends. So I'm going to use Scrabble as an example. So I'm going to scroll down to Scrabble, and I'm just going to click on it, and then I'm going to hit play now. Oh, whoops. There we go. So then it's going to show a short little ad here because I haven't paid for Pogo. It's only like 5 seconds, so it's not a big deal. Don't feel like you need to pay for it. So then I'm just going to hit the, so you can just hit here to like create, and then it shows all the tables. So you can see these are just some random people's tables if I wanted to join them. So there's Laura Lee Lies table and I think I need help table. So you don't really want to join them. So you're gonna go so you're gonna want one person in your group of people create a table, and then so is this a private table? For this sake I'm gonna hit yes, and then see I'm gonna have my password right here, Pogo471. So I'm gonna tell all my friends in my Zoom call, hey, the password's Pogo471. So then I want to play against humans, so I'm playing with my friends. This isn't important because you're just playing with people. And then, so let's say I want to play with 3 other friends, so we're a group of 4. And then I don't want to limit it. So then I'll hit play now, and then it's just going to create a room. But if I'm going to just go back here. So that would create a room, and then so only one person needs to create a room. But so once the one person in your group has created the room, everyone else will see the table on the list, and so So if I was still in the room, it would show it right here. It would say like the username of the person's table, and then you would hit join and just type in the password Pogo471 or whatever your password is set to. So it's pretty simple, and you have your password there. And yeah, that's how you play the games.